Here's the unemployment choo-choo. All right, Jeff, another chew here, and this is an important chew because we're going to revisit something that's near and dear to both of our hearts. I mean, this is something that I think that not only is near and dear to both of us, but I think it says a lot about who this person is and why maybe we've soured on her as of late.
I don't think it's as of late. I think that this has been happening over a period of time. And, we were somebody that really praised this person over and over again. This person was a staple of the show.
Yep.
But over time, as we watched her treatment of another human being, we're saying to ourselves, is this person really all that she makes herself out to be?
You know what? No, the answer is she's a fucking phony.
Oh, wow.
And I wouldn't buy her magazine, watch her show, buy her soup, buy her fucking pizza, none of it. And she was a character on the show, but then I guess if there's one thing we can say that she's done for us, she's brought us closer and really opened up our hearts to Steadman Graham. And that, of course, is Oprah, for those of you who don't know.
Yeah, we're talking about Oprah, and he should have known this, and we should have known it back then. But you know what? We kind of let it go because she was so big. He asked Oprah to marry him back in 1993.
Yeah, he did. And she said no.
And they remain, unwed to this day.
Of course they do.
So you say to yourself, is it Steadman? No, it can't be.
No.
He's the one.
No.
33 years.
Yep.
33 years.
Yep.
Popped the question in 93, and she gives it a big no.
He has given her a lifetime. He has lived subservient to her. He has lived his life to help Oprah. And you know what? I'm kind of glad she's been fledgling lately. I am. I hate to be that guy, but I am.
And you know what? I'll tell you when I really lost it this year when, if you remember on the podcast, we went through a list of Oprah's favorite things. We always talked about it on the show when they come out. And nothing on there was affordable in a time of a global pandemic.
Well,
she's ripping off $2,000,
slippers.
Sherpa blankets.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, see, here's the thing. I could have dealt with the fact that it wasn't affordable because everyone knows she's way out of touch now. But there wasn't one thing on that list. Not a one. Not a little trinket. Not a oopsie whoopsie poopsie doll. Nothing. For the love of her life, supposedly, Steadman Graham. We went through that list with a fine-tooth comb, and we found niente for Steadman Graham.
You know that Oprah, see, he's been going through this for a long time. They met at a charity event. And poor Steadman, Oprah told People magazine that people in her circle questioned his intentions because they figured if he looked like that, so good-looking, he either had to be a jerk or want something.
Wow.
So out of the gate, the man's at a charity event where you meet him, and now he wants something?
Right.
Why are you saying these things now?
Maybe he just wanted to fulfill her heart. Maybe he just wanted to. Maybe he just wanted to console her, hold her. And you're right. She still hasn't married him. You know why? She's an asshole, and she still, after all these years, Jeff, thinks that Steadman Graham might take half of her shit. That's what it's about. You can't even give the man enough respect. And you know what? I bet you she said she would marry him if he signed a prenup, and he says a fucking prenup. Really?
Do you know what she said when he said, I want to marry you?
What?
I think it's time. That's really great.
Ugh.
That's what she said. comma, that's really great. That's what she told people. She said to him, that's really great.
Could you imagine his heartbreak? Could you imagine? And why? First off, why he still sticks around to me is flabbergasting.
And here's the thing. They didn't talk about marriage anymore after that. So he wasn't going to bring it up. And I'm a big believer in if I ask and you say no,
it's done.
Forget it.
Yeah, I agree.
It's on you at this point.
You clearly don't. Well, she didn't see a future. Why didn't he? You know what? And he is such a sex kitten. He could go and get any woman he wants. And you know what's here's why we're even talking about this, because somebody did a stupid article about this stupid lady. And they're like, look at Oprah's $90 million Monticello mansion next to Ellen. And they were showing off all of her properties. And they were showing off everything that Oprah has. Talking about how good Oprah is. Talking about everything Oprah has and what Oprah can do. Talking about everything Oprah's earned. Talking about everything that Oprah likes and Oprah's comforts. Talking about how Oprah's happy and Oprah has getaways.
This is what Stedman said about her. I'm with a very special person who she's just so unbelievable. And she has nothing to do with my life. That's her life. I just support her life.
Yeah. Living your life for her. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
That she doesn't care about S. Graham and Associates. What a wonderful Fortune 500 company that he runs.
I was just going to bring up S. Graham and Associates. You think the fucking bitch could cut a commercial? You know how much an Oprah commercial would do for S. Graham and Associates?
Do you know how much that would really help out? And you know what? I'm looking at it now, S. Graham and Associates. Okay, the building is in the NBC Tower in Chicago.
Okay.
And maybe if we could just get a job there, this would just be absolutely.
I was just thinking about that.
My God.
I was thinking about that station with the second you said that.
Lord. Oh my God.
Do we have a floor number?
We have 737. Suite 1050. Okay.
All right. So on the 10th floor. Okay.
And it only, with Google reviews on it, it's a marketing consultant company. It's only a 3 out of 5.
Are you telling me someone's? So you're telling? I bet you Oprah gave him the review.
Google reviews, and that's all he's getting.
Is there a scathing review? Can you find a 1-star? You can sort by ratings. Can you find a 1-star review?
Yeah, I don't. This doesn't even make sense. This review. So something messed up. It looks like it was deleted or something was moved about. Yeah, but that was it. And somebody who is a fan of Steadman Graham gave it 5 stars because his name is in their username.
Wait. Is it him? Did he give him
somehow?
Wait a minute.
Some kind of warning. It just doesn't look good, okay? And it should have more ratings than the 3 that it has.
Oh, I agree. I'm going to pull this up now. Yeah, S. Graham and Associates, 3 reviews. Why does the below warning appear? Hold on, let me see something. Okay, that's not it. Let's see.
Right.
Ms. Jennifer Steadman Graham.
Yes.
So is this one of his side pieces?
By the way, open on a Sunday if you look at it on Google there. Okay. Closes at 5 p.m.
Wow, you're right. Located at it is open today. Let's see. Let's go. Let's see what they offer here. And you'll understand why we're getting into this. But I have to be. Oh my goodness! Now, if you click on the website, it tells you that there's a virus. So what this tells me is that maybe this isn't as secure a site as maybe we would like to think. Let's try.
Oh boy! Oh no! I shouldn't have clicked on it. Oh no!
Oh no, dude. Hold on, let's see.
Right, I had to get out of there.
All right, yeah. So let's try this. Let's go open a new tab. Let's try this. Okay, here we go. Identity leadership. SteadmanGraham.com. Purpose, passion, and performance. You go right on his page. Okay? First thing you see is a picture of him on a book. To lead others, you must first lead yourself. Coming from a man who spends his entire life in the shadow of a woman who doesn't even appreciate him. Doesn't even think about him. And by the way, we're going to his we're going to go to his he's got a store. Let's see. Oh my goodness. You know what, Jeff? I'm going to send you a link. I want you to look at this with me here. Hold on. I'm just going to send this link over to you, and I want you to look at the first item that is in the Stedman Graham store. And I love it. Let's talk about this because this is something that this is he's got passports. He's selling passports on his website.
Interesting. Identity passport. Passport to freedom.
There it is. It's a passport to freedom.
So it's not really a passport per se.
But it's a passport to freedom.
So is that saying something?
I don't know. Well, it says move without the ball. Who's the ball? Who's the old ball and chain, Steady?
Yeah.
Who are you, question mark? Build your own life brand. Look at this one. Go down to the fourth one. Look at how young and spry this guy is. This is right after the marriage proposal that went awry. Look at it.
And you know what it is? And look, he's a bit of a snooze when it comes to an interview, okay? But
he is.
When he goes into interviews, I feel like he's a man that has been beaten down, right?
Yep.
Doesn't it feel like that to you?
It feels like he's spent his whole life trying to be someone, and he's always had to be someone after someone else. I mean, he was a motivational... I mean, by the way, when I was a teenager, my mom got me Stedman's book. It's called Steadman, 9 Steps to Success. Teens can make it happen. Just think about this. Prepare yourself for a lifetime of emotional and intellectual successes and physical well-beings with Steadman, the essential and practical guide perfect for teens, parents, grandparents, and educators alike. The teenage years filled with growth, and Steadman shows you how to get through the promised trials and tribulations.
And, and when we tried to have him on the show, we were doing Steadman Graham Appreciation.
First off, I really hate when you bring this up because it upsets me, but go ahead. It's fine.
And, now I kind of see, like, why he didn't come on and why he didn't feel like he could come on, right? He feels beat down. Well,
hold on. I want to see if that email, I still have to have that email. Hold on. Because you're right. We had an entire Steadman Graham Appreciation Week, and he was, what was he? I guess, would you say what? Taken back by our love?
I don't feel like I could live up to this, he said.
He couldn't. Here we go. Kyra Green. We sent this email on 10/9 of 2019. Kyra Green. Subject, Steadman. Kyra. Hello, Rizzo and Jeff. I have received your email, and thank you. As of right now, Steadman will have to pass on Steadman Appreciation Week on WKHQ. After listening to your podcast, Steadman does not feel that he could live up to the hype that you have built around him. We look forward to doing business in the future. Kyra Green, S. Graham, and Associates.
So at the end of the day, Steadman did listen to our podcast and decide if he wanted to come on or not.
Oh, Steadman sent our podcast to Kyra, so maybe, just maybe, Steadman's at home. He's listening on his laptop. Does the O walk in? Is it possible that the O listened to Rizzo and Jeff's Steadman Appreciation Week? Is it possible that she put the kibosh on it because she doesn't want his ego to be as big as his dick? Could that be it?
Look, if he's going to make it in the world, making it in northern Michigan is a start. Okay?
It is.
And being with us, if we could have been that fire starter, career starter, all the way up there in northern Michigan, okay?
Yep.
Where it all begins, where life begins.
Well,
it could have been a new start for him.
Well, I was going to say, I mean, I'm thinking about it. I mean, we had a lot of interest in Steadman Appreciation Week. We had people calling. We had people excited. We had people talking Steadman. We had people talking mustache. I mean, he was respected. He was appreciated. And I would say our fans actually probably are more Steadman fans than they are Oprah.
Yeah, and you know what? Oprah is overdone, and people are seeing the true colors with her. And you know what, Steadman? You didn't go on the journey with us.
Nope.
Okay? You didn't. I mean, obviously.
Nope.
It didn't work out for us there. But, you know, it could have been a jump start for you. And look, you don't need all of the money.
No.
All the fame, you know, to be happy in life. I mean, you can look at how we're living right now.
Well, absolutely. And just for people who are like, well, how would that interview have gone? I have a little clip of Steadman talking about leadership. And I want you guys to understand